This is the KD Chronicles. This is no, stop. Yo, what's good? What's going on, everybody, man? So I did not get to post a vlog today. When I woke up, I had to go straight to work, and you know, I was pretty much in I was in a different space today because my camera actually came today. That's gonna be video number 100. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. I know I'm gonna get there, but I'm gonna put that out. But I wanted to say something really quick, man. And this video just take the place of the vlog today. I gotta make sure I shave first of all. But yeah, man, I had a really good day at work. Wonderful day. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a good space in life right now. Blessed, man. I got some dope people around me. You know what I mean? I was just thinking about this because I'm actually supposed to be doing I want to do this before my birthday. I want to do like 2 different interviews for my birthday. I want to get my mom and my dad together and ask them some questions and then basically give them their flowers and let them know how much, you know, I appreciate them, how much I am thankful, you know, that they were there, you know, at key parts of my time. Like I can call up my moms or my pops at any freaking time of the night because I did it. I have did it, man, and you know, they have basically kind of like talked me out of basically slipping back into the person that I used to be, which is basically punching my way out of everything. I used to have a bit of a temper problem when it came to, like, you know, fighting and all of that other stuff, man. And yo, shout out to my mom, shout out to my pops, shout out to, you know, everybody that's in my circle, man. You know, I can't name everybody, but I do appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me, man. You know, man, listen. But yeah, that's one of the interviews that I want to knock out. I want to, you know, again, talk to them, give them their flowers, let them know how much I really appreciate the both of them, like seriously. And then I want to do another interview with I think it's called like Black TV, something like that, man. I want to do that interview with them, man, where they basically just gonna unpack my life. They gonna ask me some questions, go through my childhood or whatever, and we're gonna try to sum it up all in within an hour and 30 minutes or something like that, man. I just need to sit down and you know, have that little talk with them and whatnot. But you know, I've just been thinking, man, it's getting closer and closer to my birthday, and you know, it's just like a constant reminder in the back of my head of the things that I've been through, you know, the things that I have overcame in life, man. And again, it wasn't just me. Even when, you know, a while back, like, didn't even realize, like, when I got locked up, you know, both of those times, man, I still had my support system there. You know, when I went in, when I was there, when I got out, and even now when I'm doing good, you know, it's still people just still rooting for me and still cheering me on, man. And you know, I'm extremely thankful for those people, man. You know what I mean? And listen, I'm not in any way, shape, or form, you know, in a bad place. I've made it so freaking far, and when I sit back and I look back at everything that I have been through, like all of the crap that most people wouldn't have made it through, like it would have broke most freaking people. I mean, like, listen, man, it's been a lot, man. It's been a lot, and I'm not saying that I have I've had the hardest path, but I am thankful, and I understand that I am blessed to be where I am today, to have some of the things that I have, to have the certain people around me still, you know, giving their love, giving their support. You know what I'm saying? While I go through this crazy journey, you know what I'm saying, we call life, man. I am thankful and I'm blessed, man. And I'm gonna tell you, man, change is not easy. It doesn't happen overnight, and there are times, you know, even 10 plus years from when the last time, you know, I really got into some deep trouble, you know what I mean? It still is times that it's still times where, you know, I almost get to the point where it's like, yo, bro, I really have to sit back and and really think and look at myself like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. So about a month ago, maybe not even a month ago, I got a phone call. I had just gotten in, I don't know if I had just gotten in from work. It was a long freaking night, man. It was a long night. And I was just sitting there. I didn't even go home. I actually went to JoJo's house. I went to JoJo's house and, you know, we were sitting there chopping it up. Everything is good. Everything is all like fine and freaking dandy. I mean, like, everything is cool. Like, we're sitting there, we're having a good conversation, all smiles and whatnot. And I received a phone call. I received a phone call from a family member when I was on the way or whatever. And it was at night, but I didn't really think too much of it or whatever. I was like, okay, you know, they're calling me late at night, but everything seems like it's cool. End up getting to JoJo's house and we sitting there chilling and whatnot. We, you know, about to unwind, watch a little movie, kick back. I need to jump in the shower or whatnot, you know, and just chill. I get a phone call and it kind of set me off. And it set me off, but here's the beauty about it. Most of the time when something set me off, it's just automatic. Listen, can't talk me out of it. I'm going, I'm about to do this, blah, blah, blah. But I sat in the car, I pulled out of JoJo's garage, and I pulled out a little bit. Like, I left out, I didn't say anything. It was like, I got the phone, like, hold on, JoJo, you know, this is such and such, let me make sure everything's good. Got the phone call, didn't even hang up. I kind of like dropped the phone down to my side, took a deep breath, and then just walked outside, threw the phone in the passenger side, and, you know, opened up the garage, pulled out, closed the garage, and started off towards Rock Hill, South Carolina. And keep in mind, this is like 2-3 o'clock at night. I mean, my bad, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And I pull out in the middle of the street, like before I'm going down the road, but I haven't made like a turn or whatever. It's still like in her neighborhood. And I'm going down the street and I kind of stop and I think about, I'm just like, now think about this real quick, bro. Do you think that it's worth it to go down there? It's gonna take you about 30 minutes to get down there or whatever. You know, everybody is good. It's not like anybody is hurt, but you know, all of this is kind of racing through my mind real quick, but I'm just like, yo, this is what you're supposed to do. This is the reason why they call you. They call you so you know, they call you to handle things. So are you gonna handle it? You gonna punk out and you gonna handle it? Or are you gonna go down there? Or are you gonna punk out and just chill in the comfort of your girlfriend's home right now? Or are you gonna go and you gonna handle this? And I'm just like, at the back of my mind, I'm like, bro, I ain't no punk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted because it's been a few years. Don't think I done grown soft. So I take off down to Rock Hill towards Rock Hill, South Carolina. Take off towards Rock Hill, South Carolina. And even when I'm on the highway, like, I'm thinking the worst of worst thoughts. And I'm just like, bruh, like, you know what I'm saying? The things that can happen, all this other stuff, and I'm trying to measure it, and I'm just, and the craziest thing, like, when I got close, in my mind, I was like, you know what? Instead of doing what I was going to do, like, my intentions were just go and just knock this person out. Like, I'm gonna hit him one time and then it's gonna be done or whatever. You know what I mean? And if they buck up, then I was at that point when I first got there. And then at the end, you know, I was just gonna, you know what, let's just have a conversation. Let's just see what's going on, you know, have a conversation or whatever, and let me get this person's side of the story. Because, you know, again, when I got the phone call, it was just one-sided. So, just like, you know what? I'm gonna hear him out. I'm gonna hear them out or whatever. But I get there, and one of my guardian angels, I'm not gonna say who it was there to stop me. And I'm actually thankful that they did, because during that drive, I still, like, I was trying to convince myself that I wasn't gonna do anything, and I want to say I had myself convinced that I wasn't, but y'all know, in the heat of the moment, man, you know, things, emotions fly all over the freaking place, and anything could have happened. But thank God, one of my guardian angels was there, and they stopped me from doing something that I would have definitely regret. So thankful. I am extremely thankful for that, man. And they hit me with, like, are you willing to throw away everything that you have worked so freaking hard for over a misunderstanding? And when I tell you, the balloon was full, but after hearing that, man, it took like all the freaking fight out of me. Cause I'm like, bro, you done, first of all, you done drove that. First of all, it's 3 o'clock, it's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. And then you done drove all the way. I'm talking about, this is like almost 40 miles. So that means you got to do a 40 miles there, you got to do a 40 miles back. And keep in mind, I'm in a Tesla that needs to be charged. All right, so when I get back to JoJo's house, I already know I'm gonna be up under 10%. So I'm just with the, oh man, you know what? You're right, and I'm just thankful that, you know, I got back in my car, drove back up to JoJo's spot, man, and you know, I had a conversation with a few people that night, and shout out to JoJo, man. We actually had JoJo and I revisit that situation about a week or so after, and I absolutely love the way that she handled that, man. She asked me a question, man, and I don't want to share it, but I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and share it. So she asked me, she was like, hey, can I ask you a question? I was like, yeah, sure, you know, go ahead, shoot. She was like, so, you know, don't take this the wrong way, but is that going to be how it's going to be, basically? You know, I can't remember how she worded it. Let me tell you something, JoJo, she is a poet when it comes to words, and I cannot replicate that thing in any type of way. But she was basically just saying, like, is that how it's going to be, like, moving forward? Like, every time you get a call from a family member, you know, and again, she didn't say this, but I'm just gonna, you know, try to put some meat on these bones, some context behind it. Is that how it's gonna be? Are you gonna treat, you know, every situation like that? Like, if you get a phone call from a family, a loved one, or whatever, are you going to handle it the exact same way that you have been handling in the past when you were a child, a teenager, or a young adult? Is that gonna be, you know, how you look at things, like, moving forward? Is there gonna be no growth? When are you going to, again, she didn't say this, but when are you gonna grow up? When are you going to, you are a very, very intelligent man. And the way I see you, the way, you know, how you move, and again, I'm adding a lot of, but I got so much from that doggone question you guys don't even understand. Like, I couldn't even answer it straight off. I could not answer it. Like, it got quiet, and she like, hello? I was like, no, I heard your question. You know, I'm just trying to, like, I really didn't think about it like that. You know, for a while, you know what I mean, my older brother, this is how he would handle things. We come get him, like, big bruh, if somebody out there, you know, we're being bullied, somebody's messing with us, blah, 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 big bruh show up and handle it. And I felt like for the longest that, you know, when bruh, you know, he done grew up and he's out the house now I have to be that. And at what point, because y'all are not in the same household anymore, everybody have their own families now. At what point do you grow out of that? Because moving forward, you know what I mean? I'm just speaking in general. To all of the men that grew up and had to be that, I guess even women, man, you know, you had to be that protector or whatever. Like, and that's how you grew up. That was pretty much like, that was just how it was, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, your family come get you, you got to handle it. I have to handle this. If I don't handle this, then, you know, like, this is my family. I got to make sure I look out for them and I take care of them. And if I don't take care of them, nobody else will. If I don't have their back, nobody else will. And that's exactly how I looked at it for the longest. Like, I'm going to protect my family. If anybody cross any type of line, like you crossing my sister, my brother, my mom, anybody that I love, then you cross me. And you're gonna have to deal with me. Again, you have your own family to look after now. And I don't know, man. I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about it, because it was so that's what that thing had stemmed from. It was another situation that happened again, like right after that. I know it's kind of crazy, but it was a lot of situations that had happened like right after that. With one of my sisters had called me at like 3 o'clock at night, and you know, she had gotten into some stuff with someone, and I was furious, man. I was furious because the fact that I wasn't there and I couldn't defend her at the time, man. Let me tell you something, man. That stuff really, but I don't know about most people, but that stuff really freaking bothers me, man. It really gets up under my skin, like the fact that I could not be there, the fact that I couldn't protect them or whatever. But again, man, that really had me at like a standstill. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm like, yo, man, that was heavy. That was heavy, you know. But yeah, speaking to all the people that grew up and were protectors, you know, say for instance, you know, if you guys decide to have children, decide to get married, have a wife, kids, and all the other stuff, you know, at what point do you put them before the people that you grew up? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's something that I guess I got to search within myself before it actually gets to that point. But again, I'm moving in that direction, so I'm just like, you know, listen, bro. Like you need to. Is that a deer? What the hell? But yeah, at some point you just need to reevaluate, man. Reevaluate some things and shift your priorities around. And I don't know, that just sounds so freaking bad to me though, man. It's like you're leaving some people hanging that you've known your whole life and have known you your whole life to basically almost put them behind some strangers. And again, I know, you know, that may be your wife or whatever, or your husband, or I don't know, man. It's definitely something to think about. Like putting a stranger, you know, listen, they're still strangers at the end of the day. Now let's stop. Your wife, your husband, you know, those are strangers. No, let me stop. But no, man, I'm really trying to wrap my head around that, like, to get a better understanding of that. I don't know, man. That's deep. That is freaking deep. Wow. I mean, even now, I'm still like, yo, that's some heavy stuff right there, man. Like, how do people do it? How do you convince yourself? I mean, like, I can say it, and then when it comes to like little things or whatever, I can understand it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. That would be a process, I believe. I honestly think, like, I really feel like people, and I'm not just talking about just anybody, but I'm talking about like people that took on that alpha role or that protector role, and you actually had that role for like 10, 15 years, 10, 15, 20 plus years, and you've actually had to do like hand-to-hand combat. I'm not saying, you know, they come get you and you have to mouth off. No, I'm talking about people that are actually in it. Like, they come get you and you fight. And it wasn't just once, it wasn't just twice, but it was more times than you can remember of having to defend your family. People that actually had to do it not once, not twice, but numerous of times. I'm talking about like really play that role like basically every single day. Not some people that just pick that hat up on Mondays and Fridays. No. I mean, like, really stepped in, and anytime anybody got out of pocket about your younger siblings, you would handle it. Or even older siblings. I even fought this one guy for my brother. I was like, nah, you ain't gonna talk to my big brother like that. Even though the guy was around my brother's age, you know, and I still end up, but you know, that's neither here or there. But no, man, it's definitely a process, man. It definitely got me kind of thinking about a lot of stuff, man. And I'm gonna say this, you know what I'm saying? I'm an adult, and I do understand the importance of really like instilling that into my mindset and everything, man. But anyway, I'm getting close to my doggone exit, y'all. I'm gonna have to cut this doggone video short, even though it wasn't all that short. But I don't know, man. You guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments, man. This was deep. This was really deep for me. I was supposed to be listening to my doggone music, but instead I turned off. I think this was actually more beneficial than that music, though. But anyway, y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful, man. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Vlog will be coming back tomorrow. See you guys bright and early tomorrow. All right, peace.